Hey guys! Today I would like to talk about something we all can relate to. Finding the motivation to study. When we start planning for our exam, we say that we're gonna study an X amount of hours per week, we're gonna say no to our friends when they ask us out, we're going to wake up early in the morning to study or stay up late at night. We tell ourselves that we're gonna be so motivated because we've got this. But the reality is, it's easier said than done. I want to tell you 3 things that you need to think about every time you're lacking motivation. Number 1, never compare your results to someone else's. In the Philippines, our teachers would announce the result of the exam in front of the class, from the highest score to the lowest score. But not only the scores, but also the names. So as students, we would always try to study so hard because we didn't want our names to be called last. I've always thought of it as a good way to motivate students because we would always compare our test results. And if my friend had a higher score, then that would push me to do better next time, so I'd have a better score. But I realized when I started studying for the CPA exam that I really cannot compare myself to other candidates or to you. Why? Because my situation is different from yours. The amount of time I have to study and my life responsibilities are different from theirs or yours. We all go through different things in life. And I feel like the more focused you are on other people's success, the less focused you are on yours. See, focusing on other people's success can either really motivate you or it could also discourage you if you don't get the same result. It just reminds me that regardless of how many times you fail, as long as you get up and keep going, you'll get to the finish line. Number 2, it's never too late and you're never too old. I know I'm not the only one who had a different career before deciding to become a CPA. I used to get intimidated when I thought about these 22-year-old fresh graduates who are taking the CPA exam. I was like, am I too old? Is it too late to start a new career? And I found out that the answer to that question is a big no. 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 But if we look around, it's really not uncommon anymore for people to switch careers. And I think that's great because more and more people are really doing something they're passionate about. So this applies to everyone. If you're listening to this or if you're watching this and you feel stuck in a job or a situation that doesn't make you happy, then don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Ignore what other people might say. You are not doing this for them. You're doing this for you. Again, it's never too late and you're never too old to become a CPA. Number 3, push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. I can tell you 100 times that you got this and that you're capable of doing this. But if you don't believe that yourself, it won't do you any good. People can't tell you 24/7 that you got this. You're not gonna see motivational quotes or videos all day, every day. And when you're studying early morning by yourself, nobody's gonna be there to tell you that you can do this. And when you start doubting yourself if this is even worth it, nobody is going to be there every time to remind you that it is. My point is, we are all blessed to have a strong support system from our family and our friends. But at the end of the day, it's still just going to be you against the world or this exam. And your attitude towards it will play a big role. I know that not all people are self-motivated. But if you know your purpose and you are absolutely certain that you want to do this, then you can and you will. And always remember that if you quit now, you'll end up right where you first began. And when you first began, you were so desperate to be where you are right now. The fact that you had the courage to take that first step and start this journey is already an accomplishment in itself. It might be a slow process for you, but quitting is definitely not going to speed it up. And if you're doubting yourself, I have one word for you. Stop. Because someone out there is intimidated by your potential. Some people would want to be in your position right now. So instead of doubting yourself, be proud of what you've already accomplished. And of course, there will be days where it feels easier to just stop and give up. And that is a normal feeling and that is okay. You are not a robot. You are entitled to feel exhausted and frustrated. And it means that you're actually putting in the work. Just don't forget that you're one step closer to achieving your goal. Keep your focus. So that's all I have for you today. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up or consider subscribing to my channel. Happy studying! I'll see you next time. God bless.